1 second, guys. I tried to get my second monitor up and working, by the way, but it didn't. Which means I'm in a bit of a shitter. Not too big of a one, keep in mind, but still, no, doesn't really work. Alright, let's go on my channel. Sorry that I haven't been on in a couple of days, guys. I've been very busy. Actually, that's kind of a lie, but kind of been busy. It's hard to explain. As I said last time, you guys saw me. I didn't have a second monitor. Now I do, but the second monitor doesn't work, so I have to figure out if I can get a cable. I need to go and get my laptop. Give me a second, guys. Just give me a moment. Laptop goes up to my right. This way I should actually be able to read you guys' comments. As I said, guys, I got a second monitor, but it doesn't seem to be working. So which means I have to find a cable which will work for it. Not 100% sure which cable would let me work with it right now. Oof. Ooh. Here's my headset. Let me just go on my channel on my computer as well. And then, yeah, it's sitting firmly. I need to see if I can get a cable to get that second monitor up and working, because that way I will have a way to look at my stream software while streaming. Let me just go on my channel. Oh, jeez. And then, yeah, it's sitting firmly. Alright, wait, where's my mouse? Ah, that's a problem. It's not there. Oof. Give me a... Ah, there it is. There we go. So somewhere on my messed up desk, which is not great at all. This is a bit weird. Don't judge me for taking a bit long here. Oh, whew. I feel all Gucci now. Alright, let's log on to Steam. Access Dragon Age. Yep. Where's my... There we go. Don't tell me I opened up like 5,000 different versions. No, I didn't. Good. My laptop is currently working on it. There we go. Okay, that should access Dragon Age Origins. And it did! Would you believe? Would you believe that that is what it did? Oh, it's freezing cold down there in Norway sometimes. It's horrible. I always love that dragon. Resume. Oof. If I'm not wrong, guys, we're halfway through the game, which, honestly, actually, I'm wrong most likely, but I don't think this game is super long.
It is begun.
Okay, so we're heading to Redcliff Village. It does look like they're gonna hit Ferelden real soon.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution. With your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards. An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
I swear my laptop isn't working correctly. Hopefully, in a couple of days I should have my second monitor up and running. If it is, obviously. I don't know if it will be, but most likely.
The Darkspawn have sensed us!
That was pretty easy. We might as well get the death route while we're here. There we go, now we're on YouTube. Alright, there we go. Let's go on to my channel. There we go, now I'm on my video, which means now I can see your comments. If you guys put comments in my chat, that is. Depends. You guys have to give me comments.
Yes? Something you need?
Nothing. Ooh, great lyrium. That's a good one to have in case we ever need to cast mage powers. Venture forth, yes. That'd be very satisfactory. So this is the Darkspawn, and they are about to hit Lothering. Lothering. Wow. Wait a second. It's too bad we can't go in there. That'd be funny.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
I'm on important to see our...
Oh. Then you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard our is sick.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
Okay, fine. I'll come with you. Jesus, kids these days. Hello.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? I thought you all died along with my nephew. At least that is what Loghain would have us believe.
I'm not here to talk about... You don't believe...
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. There is a Grey Warden who goes by the name of Alistair. Does he yet live? He does? Finally, some good news amidst all the bad. Thank you. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Great. Maybe
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that?
I guess so.
Alright. 30. Okay. The character specializes in direct hit using a mage staff, gaining a permanent. Okay. Let's get Tempest. I mean, we might as well. Let's give her a bit more willpower. There we go. Revival? Oh, that's a super good ability. Yeah.
What do you need? There is not much daylight left.
It's not much daylight.
Let us pray. You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
Witchcraft! It's nice to see you around. Glad that someone's around to watch. Is there a reason I shouldn't help?
Many elves claim we wouldn't do the same in return. I would like to think that is not true, but I cannot speak for all. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
Surely this cannot be the entire village. These few are all who are left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
I would like your blessing.
You would? That is, I mean, of course. I'd be happy to. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
I wasn't gonna stop streaming ever, okay? Just so you know, I came back because I wanted to.
Are we going to die?
We should have loaded up the wagons and taken our chances on the road.
Good day.
Good day.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
Oh.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Wait, who are you? You are not bothering me. Good, I'll have to leave. Alright, why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
You need to stop panicking, girl. Okay, have a breather. Just breathe. You know, it's that easy. Don't worry, I'll look for him. Why would he run off? Do you know? How you try looking for your brother? What would you give to find him? 5. I think I'm gonna go with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I understand, I do. I'm just so afraid for him. I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I just hope everything will be all right. So many have already died.
Mm-hmm.
Walking corpses. Do you think it's something in the water?
No, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they...
Why hasn't anyone come to help us? There should be soldiers here. We're not soldiers.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray and hope for a miracle.
Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
I'm not here to chat. You heard wrong.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing. Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
You can call me a terror.
Fair enough. What can I do for you?
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk.
If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
I'll see what I can
I'd
do.
appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
You have a fair point. What's the point if he's gonna die anyway? Stubborn bastard. Chantry, Tavern, Smithy. Okay, so Smithy is to my right. Blacksmith.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Alright, just don't destroy anything, damn you.
There you go.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
So, I open the door. I've got nothing of value for you. The militia's taken whatever I had. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
The militia needs your help.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone! It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise.
We will do our best. Please believe us, friend.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Well, then you better get to it. Village. That was pretty good. That went by on a swim. Hey, Murdoch.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
Okay. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna just... I was moving my mic a bit down. It's so cold. Oof. Oof.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
There we go. Well, at least my mic looks like it's in the right position now. Is there anything else we can do?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else? You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
The north. North is that way. Alright, let's go up and see the north. Is there anything in the village I need? If so, I'd actually like to see it. We came from up there somewhere, didn't we? Yes, I think we did.
You remind me of Lady Cecilia.
Who?
She was an Orlesian lady. My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecilia let me stay instead of turning me out on the street. You are like her in some ways. You have the same poise, the same air of nobility.
Oh, child, I am hardly noble.
I learned that nobility isn't just something you are born with. I have met nobles who are very petty and mean, complete degenerates. Then, there are people with a certain dignity and grace. It draws you to them, no matter who you are or who they are. I think the lowest peasant can have the most noble spirit, and it will always shine through. It is this nobility of spirit that you share with Cecilia.
Why, thank you, Liliana. It is very kind of you to say that.
Ah, here's where Feth is. Alright.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Call me whatever you would call a human.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arleman of Redcliff. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Of course nothing is lost. If I am here, I will save the day, like I always do. Alright, let's see. I really need to find a balance on the mic. You mentioned something about an urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him. We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Well, that's not surprising.
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliff. I wonder if they perished there, and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back? This one.
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliff and heard the news of strange attacks.
Why did the Arlessa believe you couldn't find
The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
It shall be done.
Yes, sir. Hey, I could totally sleep here. That would be cool.
I shall do it.
Hey. Still there, witch? I mean, craft? I don't know which one to call you.
What is it you need? Ask me whatever you wish. I'm not sure. Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith in the village, but I believe the militia is using everything he had. Beyond that, you might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know.
Oh, that's...
A fellow named Lloyd runs it. He refuses to close and evacuate to the Chantry. I suppose he might still have something to sell you, though I wouldn't encourage dealing with a fool. He's a profiteer and nothing more.
Okay, so it's like a Ferengi. Ah, great.
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop. And I don't believe we will be enough.
We have a Grey Warden. What can they do?
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I don't believe there's anything else left. A village on the siege. The landmark. A landmark tree, huh?
It is begun.
Isn't it beautiful? Standing here, you wouldn't know of the trouble down in the village.
Well, there's a bunch of boats down in the village. I mean, near the castle. So we have a way into the castle itself, it looks like. But we need to go up this road.
Greetings, friend. No monster sightings yet. There's still time before sundown, though.
You might be wondering, Becken, what are you doing? I know exactly what I'm doing, babe. Damn. So they only leave at nightfall. That is crazy to know. So Redcliff Castle is under siege. That's too bad.
I can't believe how relieved I was to hear you're helpless. Maybe we do have a chance to.
Of course I'll help you. I don't see the point in not helping you. Well, we could technically leave this area, but if I do that, I'll be a dick. Don't worry about it, Thomas. We'll defeat the Darkspawn once and for all. I promise you that. You know, this isn't a very sufficient barricade, you know? You guys could have done way better creating a barricade than that. I'm just saying, it's a waste of time. That's an interesting construction. Alright, what is this? It's a house engraved to the mountainside.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Very well.
What do you wish of me?
Nothing.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
I don't believe that would be sufficient. I'm wondering why I have this glow about me, but then again, I don't really care. So we have healing powers, and the Grey Wardens do a lot well. Damn, these guys know how to build shit. That much is apparent. Look at this, guys.
As you say.
Look, it's the tavern. I think I've done this mission before. It feels very familiar.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
Get the boys from mutiny.
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
Creepy?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly, Oh, you think I'm pretty, do you? That's really sweet of you. Thank you. Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
I'm a Grey Warden. What am I supposed to do?
Keep safe.
Good to see you, girl. I don't think I want to talk to Lloyd.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes? Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
I guess he does have a lot of decent stuff, but I don't really need any of this. Fire arrows. Yeah, we can get rid of these. That nearly gave me 1 gold. Ice arrows, we'll get rid of these as well. Is the Acolyte staff any more powerful? No, it's weaker. That means I can get rid of this one as well. Cinderfell. Interesting. Templar's helm. Chainmail boots. We have a Templar armor. That's pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. I might actually want to put that one on, but only if I can. Let's get rid of the shields. I swear, if I had this much gold while I was playing Dragon Age 2, I would already be doing the first missions. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. That way we can get a few money. Money, 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 money. Ooh. That wasn't that bad, actually. Now I got shit on the gold. So, fair enough. Shoot me! Come on!
You know, with you here, maybe we got a chance to win tonight after all.
That's the idea. Smithy. Tavern. We've already been up in the tavern. We're right here. Oh, the wind's home. Let's go and check out the wind's home. It's locked. Okay, don't tell me I actually have to enter that room.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
I really wish I was playing Dragon Age 2 right now. I'm not gonna lie, Dragon Age 2 has better abilities and it looks more smooth. So now whenever you do a magic spell, it looks sick. That's why I like it so much. There are some magic spells in Dragon Age 2 which is just so awesome that it makes me want to cry. Well, let's go up and talk to the knight again. I mean, why not? Ooh. We can easily bring with us Alistair. Let's not take with us Morgana, and let's take us with us Alistair. That way we have a healer, a destructive mage, a yada yada yada. And that way we can go in and talk to... this guy.
What do you need? There is not much daylight left. Of course. I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes? Eamon's illness is very serious. The Arlessa, out of desperation, sent the knights on a quest for a cure. I know little about this, other than that the cure was supposed to be an ancient relic of great power. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Fair enough.
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, perhaps. Spirits possessing the bodies of the dead. We could be dealing with a mage, but who would do such a thing?
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
The reason why I have this setup is so that we have a healer, we have 2 damage dealers, and we have what actually it's debatable which one Larissa goes in, Liliana goes into. Whether or not she's a damage dealer, I couldn't tell you. I don't remember the roles the rogues played, which is a problem of mine. I would have so much problem walking up this hill here If this was real life. I mean...
What is it you need? We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime? No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a...
Alright. So we are in good news. We have good news and we are good news. Okay, so we'll go and talk to the Mother Teresa, Hannah, sorry, not Teresa.
Very well.
What is it you need, child? You would? What is it you need, child? I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
Alright, fair enough.
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Belief is a powerful thing. Quest updated. Good. We go out, in, left and right, up and down, and side to side. Alright. You know, sometimes I wish it was just down here, you know.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I'll be back. Let's give the amulet things to them. Or we could just be an asshole and say that these are not gonna do anything for you, really. I just put these on my neck, honestly. They suck really hard.
The Knights of Redcliff are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice. I do not approve of magery and such, but the symbols of the Chantery are holy and blessed by the Maker, not the work of mages. I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last. There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned, ask me whatever you wish. As you wish. Mother Hannah's amulets have greatly... There is still time before the sun goes. Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
Let's wait until nightfall. Being a Grey Warden and all should help.
They're coming! Get to your positions! Make ready!
Make ready! Damn, that look awesome! Look at that!
Light the traps! Burn these foul creatures!
Oh my... Load last save. Jesus fuck, man.
It's time, men. Know that we fight for the Maker. Light the
Okay, Liliana. See how they like this? Alistair, it's healing.
Woo! The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barrack! Come on, we need to hurry!
Alright, let's prepare a bit of a big shock for them, man. You're doing great. Liliana, Alistair, doing great. Alright. Feeling spelling myself. Liliana, I got you.
Right then. Let's spread some glory.
See how they like this? Win! There's certain characters I will like for
Here comes trouble!
Love this! I keep hitting them with the same AoE, but it works.
Forced our hand.
When you need to heal yourself right now. There you go. I really need more magicka in the future. Wait, hold on. I got the new ability Tempest and I don't know how to use it. Now. Should we see what Tempest do, guys? But I want to see what it does. Love this! Hade får in i mina korrosleju! Oh, that is an OP ability! Damn! What the hell did I just do? I just set fire to the entire place! That was beautiful.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious.
Hooray! Hurrah!
And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me.
Woo!
I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
You don't need to thank me. Oh, you're adorable. There's still much left more to do.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliff.
Murdoch of Redcliff, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your maker.
Oh,
long may you know the peace of his love.
Oh, Murdoch fell. What a shame. So let it be.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
I can't believe that my spells did that much fucking damage. Guys, come on. Our spells literally did a shit ton of damage. Wait, hold on. We have to go all the way up there again? Really? God damn it. Well, we might as well. We did well, and that was pretty awesome. This spell, though, just look at it. Okay, let me do it again. Sava! God. Oh my fucking god. 40-second activation. 50. That is a powerful ability I'm most likely gonna use on every single battle I use. Hold on a second, guys. Namin ako rukin ni Maraki na inoya already. Damn, it doesn't even take half of my magical powers out. Dexterity, let's take that up to another one. Expert stealing, yeah. Awesome. Lethality, I don't really give a shit about the abilities that you use. Alistair, let's give him some more strength, shall we? Is this a taunt? I'm not gonna give him dual weapons. Melee archer. Ah, there we go. Weapons and shield. Overpower. Let's do this one. Look how long this ability works! Jesus fuck!
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
Why did you mention this before?
I knew you would choose to enter the castle instead of staying in the village. And we needed warriors. I'm sorry if I... Maker's breath.
Tigan. Thank the Maker, you yet live.
Isolde. You're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over. And I must return quickly. And I... need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone. What? Who is this man, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do. He is being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help. He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
Do you think this evil could be some kind of demon? Why do I get the feeling you aren't telling us everything?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tegan. Bless you.
Let me come with you.
I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say? I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
Understand.
You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliff.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell.
And good luck. Yeah. It's not very hidden, is it? I'm just saying. I'm having a bit of a... And he drools a bit. Wait. Sandal Fetick. Oh my god.
Oh, I hate these places. At the very least, it doesn't look to be much used.
I know, right?
These things have unusual powers. Be wary. It shall be done.
Love this!
Hello? Is there someone out there? Who is it? Viola, that's totally you! I can't believe it!
Joan?
Maker's breath, how did you get here? I never thought I'd see you again, of all people. You've spoken with her. Then, you know I poisoned Al Eamon. For all I know, he's already dead.
He's not dead, at least not yet.
He's not? That's a relief. I can't tell you how much. Please, I know how it seems. Poisoning the Arl was a terrible thing. But I'm not behind everything else happening here, I swear! Before I say anything else, I need to ask you a question. You can do whatever you feel you need to afterward, but I need to know. What became of Lily? They didn't hurt her, did they? The thought that she might have paid for my crime.
You should have known, but the shelter sent her away, I don't know where.
Oh, my poor Lily, she must hate me now, if she even lives. What have I done? So, here we are again, the two of us. What happens now?
I just want to know how...
I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliff. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot. I was instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. All I wanted was to be able to return. But he abandoned me here, didn't he? Everything's fallen apart. I never thought it would end like this. Maker, I've made so many mistakes. I've disappointed so many people. I wish I could go back and fix it. I just want to make everything right again.
Why did you listen to Terran Loghain? Of all people!
Why wouldn't I? I was desperate, and this is Terran Loghain we're talking about for Andraste's sake. Why wouldn't I believe him?
Let's be nice to him. So Terran hired you to poison Arl Eamon, but this doesn't explain everything that happened.
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
I see. I think I understand.
The Arl's a decent man. I wondered how he could possibly be the threat Loghain said he was, but I did it anyway. I'm such a fool.
Yeah. So what do you think... What do you intend to do about it?
I'm just sick of running away and hiding from what I've done. I'm going to try to fix it any way I can. We were friends once. I know I don't deserve to call you that after what I did. If it ever meant anything, please help me fix this.
I helped you once in the name of friendship. Why should I believe anything you say?
And I betrayed you. And Lily. I'm sorry. So sorry. Please, I'm begging you. Won't you help me try and do one thing right in my life?
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Jowen has good intentions, but a blood mage? I find it difficult to trust his words.
He's your friend. You know him best.
Give me a chance, please.
I think I'm going to help Jowen. He's a good guy, really. He just doesn't know what he's doing. So how will you make things right? I think Houston said... I'm letting you out of your cell. Don't try anything.
You're letting me out? And what then?
You come with me. That's what.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'd like to help out, but I'm not so sure I want to follow you into danger exactly.
Then get out. I don't want to see you again. Then help. Just... Beggars can't be choosers. Come or stay here.
Then I will wait. If you change your mind, I will be here.
Really?
You're back. Have you found out what's going on yet? I see. What now then? You're letting me out? And what then?
Run, escape. This is your last chance.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'd like to help out, but I'm not so sure I want to follow you into danger exactly.
Then get out. I don't want to see you again. Then help. Just make things...
I won't, I promise. I will find a way to fix this somehow.
Yeah, there we go. I really wish I could have him as a companion, honestly. We've been friends since childhood, most likely. Ooh. I don't understand why you did that, but fair enough. Is there anyone else in the cell?
It shall be done.
Ooh, a health potion. Those are super helpful. I still can't believe that my magical spell can create a tempest. Whoa, 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 whoa. Froggy! Nimona! I just fragmented them for fuck all.
Very well.
That was fun. I love doing this spell where I just literally like throw them all about. It's super fun. Not only that, but it's super fun doing this temper spell. Yes, I would like to gather my party and venture forth. Why wouldn't I? There we go. Door is opened. Anyone here? Oh shit! Amina! Wait. Amina, go ready! Amina! Shit, I can't do it while I'm being disturbed. There we go. There we go. Everyone is pinned to the floor for a couple of seconds. Okay, so that's the bad news about the spell. You create it, but see the problem is, if someone is already on top of you, they will most likely stop you from doing it. Which is annoying and all, but it works. Inferno. Okay, we need 30. Does it say 34? Yeah, it does say 34. 34, and then we have Chain Lightning. Ooh, 33. Damn, Blizzard is a good one. Frost Weapon, Cone of Cold. Earthquake. I want to get all of these elemental ones. They're super fun. Arcane Mastery. I love that. Why are they focusing on me? Stop focusing on me.
Right then.
I tried to be magical.
Hey. Hey, look at that. Okay, so we can get our magic power up to 33. Ooh, expert coercion. That's a good one. Chain lightning. Oh my god. Yes, please. Alright, so we want to get rid of one of my abilities. I suggest we get rid of this one. And then we move this one with this one.
Careful! I think he's seen us!
Alright, hit him with the spell. Let's see what happens. Ha! It worked on everyone. I still love this spell. It's absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see what Firestorm does. I love my magic. I'm having too much fun. I'm having too much fun.
It is begun.
I'm having good fun, but I love it. I love everything with this. I love everything of this. Ouch. Oh god damn my tits.
Defend yourself! Alright, battle it is then!
Love this! And lock him down! Woo! You're all getting roasted! I love that spell. That is a dangerous combo, by the way.
Very well.
Hey! Hey, Croft, what do you think about my witchcraft? Pretty powerful, eh? Let's get up her willpower and her magic one. And then we get up her magic twice later. Ooh, too bad. Combat training, expert herbalism. Honestly, I want to go for spirit healer, but see the problem is regeneration. Glyph apparel. Spell wasp. But yeah, what do you think about my witchcraft? Pretty powerful, eh? Jesus. This Grey Warden is so powerful.
Very well. I shall do it.
Jesus, you're still there, Croft? I was actually just doing those things to make fun.
Very well.
You got in my party and venture forth.
It is begun.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Ooh, she actually could. At least we'll get a decent amount of money from this. We got a love letter. Ooh. Love letter, love letter, love letter. I want to read the love letter. Oh. That's too bad. Mr. Croft, are you around still? Mr. Croft. Mr. Croft. Tell you like this. That's my spell power, cunt. Whoa! Big bad guy! Big bad guy! Alright. Regeneration. There we go. That's why I have her around. he took his time going down. Jesus Christ. Mr. Witchcraft, are you there? I don't think Witchcraft is answering me. That's weird. Maybe Witchcraft can't hear me during the battle music. Hey man.
You have opened the gates. That is good. My men and I are eager to see our Arl again. Shall we enter the main hall together? It must be held if we are to regain control of the castle.
Yeah, let's go to the hall.
Excellent. Let us go now then, and see what awaits us there.
I don't think Witchcraft can hear me. Otherwise Witchcraft would still. Hold on a second.
It's good. My men and I are eager to see our Arl. Shall we enter the main hall? We are to regain control.
So these are our visitors? The ones you told me about, Mother?
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers? The ones I sent to reclaim my village?
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is an elf, Connor. You've seen elves before. We have them here in the castle.
Oh, I remember. I had their ears cut off and fed to the dogs. The dogs chew for hours. Shall I send it to the kennels, Mother?
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Maker's breath. What has happened here?
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
Oh my god, this is not good.
Here I am. Here am I.
I like him better this way. No more yelling. Now he amuses me.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for? So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All this sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now he'll repay me.
Must not exhaust our supply.
Cooler! Love this. Why did I just...
Tegan! Oh, Tegan! Are you alright?
He's fine.
I am... better now, I think.
Ah, good.
My mind is my own again.
Woo!
Sid Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. What a fool I am. Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him. Yes. I didn't tell you because I believed we could help him. I still do.
I'm sorry, my lady, but Connor has become an abomination. He's no longer your son.
You! You did this to Connor!
I didn't summon any demon. I told you. Please, if you'll let me help.
Help? You betrayed me! I brought you here to help my son, and in return you poisoned my husband?
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was. I assumed the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free.
That's right, and I stand by my decision. I thought he'd be useful seeing. He's no more to blame than you are. He'll get coming to him, don't you worry.
I know what you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry. I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please. I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
I think he ran upstairs, to the family quarters.
Violence scares him. I know that sounds strange. He may have run up to his room, or... Upstairs in his room. I think the demon has been keeping him alive.
So if we destroy the demon, then...
Then my husband may perish. Yes.
Joan, can you add this?
The demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor is the easiest way to do that, certainly. But there is another way. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have... blood magic.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. The ritual I know, it requires life energy. A lot of it. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
It's something to consider.
I agree. And I offer my own life. I will be the sacrifice.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
Can we even trust this Jowan to do as he promises? Give him
You know, Jowan!
And who knows what he shall do? I am uneasy.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
You're the mage here, not I, my friend. It's you who would be going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
Then... Are you sure you're ready to die?
If there is even a chance to save Connor, I am.
You rest your hopes on this young mage? He poisoned Eamon, and he could take your life power and attack for all we know.
He would be a fool to try. No, I am willing to take his word. I would give my life for the chance to undo what I have done.
I still do not agree, but it cannot be my choice.
Then I know what I must do.
My son awaits your decision. Make it quickly.
You can find lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it.
Then there's not much more to say. Something else will need to be done.
My son awaits your decision. Make it quickly. Thank you. If this will save my son, then I am not afraid.
Then, who will go into the Fade? Will it be you?
You have my eternal gratitude. May the Maker go with you.
Then let's get this started.
I got this. Ow. That can't have been pleasant. I know the quicker way was to go fight him outside of the Fade. But I believe my magic power is strong enough to deal.
You, Connor? I can hear you. I'm coming.
Father, where are you?
Is anyone out there?
I don't understand. It's so cold. I want to go home.
Eamon?
You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
A demon has trapped you in there, Eamon. This is fate.
What? I don't understand. Is Connor here or not? Then leave me to find my son. Connor! Where are you? Leave me to find my son. Something happened to him. I can feel it. This is all my fault.
He needs to stop beating himself up like that. This is gonna take me 50 minutes, isn't it? Just walking around in the Fade.
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
No.
How do I know that? You could be a liar. You could be a demon.
Let's talk calmly then and figure this out.
No! You're here to hurt Father. I know it. I won't let you.
Oh my god. Every time I enter the Fade, there's always boobs.
I will savor your every curve and for the fools
I love that spell.
It is begun.
You! You're the one making Father sick!
Blessed art thou who exists at the sight of the maker.
Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me? And if I were Connor, what would you say to him?
That I'm here to help him.
You will not find what you seek. Turn back now.
Obviously, you fear I will indeed find what I seek.
Trespasser! I will drive you out!
I'm one of the strongest mages that exists! You will die! That's a little spell I call Chain Lightning. You might love it.
I'll help him! You can't stop me!
Wow. I'll help him!
Get out of here! You have to get out!
Curse this blasted darkness! Why can I see nothing?
I'll stop you! I will!
Why the fuck are they panicking like this?
Please forgive me! Please forgive me!
This is ridiculous. Connor.
Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Because I'm a legend!
She needs him too. Part of him. The good part. She will not easily release it. No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Wow, you so scare me. You demons are so weak. You think you could stand up against me? I am the Grey Warden! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form, and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful.
Oh my god, there's jiggle physics.
To engage
oh, for fuck's sake.
Nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead.
I am willing to talk.
Ah, good. I prefer reasonable negotiation whenever possible. Your goal is for me to release the boy's soul. Is that right?
I just need a father, and yeah, I'm only here.
The boy is useless to me without the father. I release one, I release both. What if you could persuade me to leave voluntarily? No fuss, no bloodshed.
And why would you do such a thing? What's the catch?
So you will at least consider it? Let me make a proposition then. I abandon the boy. For now. But I retain the contract he and I made. And many years from now, I may return and claim what is mine. This will be long after whatever you want is done. In exchange, I will provide something of value to you. Something you desire. What say you?
What do I say to that? What would you give me exactly?
I offer much. Power, knowledge, pleasure. What is it you desire?
Oh my god. I wouldn't mind doing that, you know, the pleasure one. That's a good option. Intimidate. How about you leave and I do not destroy you? Keep it simple. Oh. Okay. What do you think, witchcraft? What should I do? Should I kill her? Or... no. You get... This is a good question. I don't know what I want to do here. This is a... witchcraft, are you still there? Hopefully you are and you're listening to this, because I don't know what to do right now. Show me what you got. There is someone watching me, I just don't know who. Arcane Secrets. Can't save here either. It's too bad. So I got no message back from anyone, so that means that I'm on my own. Let's see here. Pleasure is empty. I want love of those. I want the love of those around me. Keep it simple. Something increase my talents. Okay, so there's two options here that I see. Well, that I don't think I'll play this game again, but if I do. This one will be a clear one. Well, it's just fun. It's just fun. I'd do it for fun, but Arcane Secrets Intimidate. How about? I guess that if I do that, she will eventually come back.
Then allow me to show you what it means to touch the face of desire, creature. It is something you shall not soon forget.
I doubt I'll ever forget it. I had sex with a demon! What can I say? I'm that skilled. Pleasure is a good one, though. I feel like that's what I would do if that was me. Well, come on, it's a demon! Come on! A sexy demon for that. I mean, if you don't want to sleep with that, I mean... So the kid will eventually come back. But it's okay. Those are really good archers, by the way. Guys, it's really hard to hit an actual arrow or one of those.
So it is over.
Yep.
Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things, should Eamon recover. I'm not sure how I will tell him of all this. Isolde is dead, yet her sacrifice saved their son. There is still the matter of Jowan. He performed the ritual and did not deceive us. In a way, he saved Connor's life even though he killed Isolde. I'm unsure what to make of this. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
I don't think your decision... I would like him released.
Released? This mage is a Maleficar. Even if I ignore his crimes, I cannot simply unleash him on the land.
Why not? He has proven that he can be trusted.
Perhaps you are correct. But that is Eamon's decision, not mine. I'm sorry. Jowan stays in the dungeon for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him. As odd as it may seem, the quest Isolde sent the knights on may be our only hope. We must find the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Isn't there some other way to heal him?
It has been tried, and we will continue trying. Perhaps the demon's absence will make a difference. However, the relic is another option. Eamon funded the research of a Denerim scholar, a brother Genetivi. He has been trying to decipher the inscriptions on Andraste's birth rock. When Eamon fell ill, Isolde sent her knights to Genetivi in the hopes that he had finally discovered the location of Andraste's final resting place. They were unable to find him. In desperation, Isolde sent others in search of the brother or some clue of the urn's location.
Interesting.
No one else can. Even if I wished to do it myself, I cannot abandon Redcliff to its own devices. Perhaps you could seek out the brother's home in Denerim and see if any clues remain on his whereabouts. It is the only place to begin the search, I think. I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
Fair enough. I respect this guy.
Yes? Something you need?
Okay, let's head back to wherever we need to go. Alright. Saving the game. That's a good one. Now that I have Tempest, this is gonna be a lot more fun. I mean, not that I haven't had fun. I've had a shit ton of fun today. Without a question. Okay, which one is the way out? God damn it. Courtyard. Okay, so the courtyard is to the right. Basement. Dungeon. You. This game makes me think about Skyrim 90% of the time. Now that we got the tower, dun 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 dun. Yeah, venture forth. Wait, guys, look at this. Oh no. A range of dramatic peaks that stretch across the western Ferelden, forming a natural border with Orlais. Redcliff Village, Redcliff Dungeons. Oh, that's not exactly fun. Sloucher's Pass, although the route is more treacherous than Garen's Pass, the north Slaughter's Pass can shave more than 2 days of travel. Ooh, so we can travel to Orlais. Well, this is all Ferelden. So I'm guessing that the Frostback Mountain is where the dwarves are at. If not, I'm not sure where else to look. But yeah, this is the Blight, guys. It's not exactly beautiful. It's called a Blight because it's the Blight. God damn it. So we're gonna be with the Leliana I've chosen. And it's been about... how much time? 2 hours?
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliff.
You were there. You saw what happened.
Yes, I know. I've had some time to think about it now.
You let Lady Isolde sacrifice herself! With blood magic! How could you do that?
It was her choice, Alistair.
She was grasping at straws. Of course she would sacrifice herself. She felt guilty for what happened. But there must have been another way. This is the Arl's wife we're talking about here. What do you think he'll say when we revive him?
He'll see there were larger things at stake. I don't really care what he says. Maybe we should revive him then. Maybe you're right. This was all for his benefit.
I just don't know how you could do it. How you could make that decision. I owe the Arl more than this.
Cunning. So this is about you and him. I honestly did the best I could.
You're right. Of course you're right. I'm such an ass. I should know better than to second guess you like this. Oh, why am I getting on your back about it? You did what you had to. It's just... all this death. Never mind. Let's just stop there before I do more than shove my foot in my mouth like an idiot.
That'd be pretty funny. Well, I did all that I could, so to give props to him.
Yes? Something you need?
I have to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her.
Cecily?
I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
You were young, it's understandable.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on. Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Tell me about the Darkspawn.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
You know any story from Orlais?
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Flemeth. Morgan's mother was called Flemeth.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists? Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you. Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love. Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many Chasing men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds. Which one?
Do you know anything about the Dalish? What do you know about Andraste? I thought of it just now, but it slipped my mind.
I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the elves joined her cause to fight their masters. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. He foresaw a future where the elves were free. Shartan was killed when Andraste was betrayed, but the elves continued to fight, eventually breaking free of the Imperium. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in the land of their own. The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of the elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered the chantry, and the hostility between the two factions finally broke out in open war. The chantry says the elves struck first, but I do not know whether to believe it. The chantry declared a holy exalted march against the elves, named for Andraste's similar march against Tevinter. During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked, and the elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens. But others, still fiercely proud of their heritage, refused to bow to the humans, and instead became homeless wanderers. They were the elves of the Dales, the Dalish. Andraste was the Maker's chosen. The Maker had long since abandoned the world when the sound of her singing turned his ear. Beauty, grace, and wisdom enraptured him, and he offered to take her from this flawed world to become his divine bride. But Andraste had an earthly husband and would not forsake him. Instead, she beseeched the Maker to return to his people once more. So earnest was her plea that the Maker was moved, and promised that he would create a paradise on earth if all abandoned their false gods and turned once more to him. And this is why Andraste began her exalted march on the idolaters of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker granted her his powers with which to smite her enemies. Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees, and her victories converted many to the worship of the Maker. When Andraste began her exalted march, the elves claimed the Dales in the south, if you wish. Beauty, grace, and wisdom. Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees. Alas, it was the frailties of men that betrayed and killed Andraste. Her earthly husband, Maferath, a chieftain of the Alamari tribes himself, grew jealous as his wife's popularity and influence overshadowed his own. She was also revered as the Maker's betrothed, and Maferath began to see their own bond waning in significance as Andraste became ever more devoted to the Maker. Out of envy and spite, Maferath made a pact with the Archon Hysarian of Tevinter, allowing his beloved Andraste to be ambushed and captured. Andraste was burnt at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter. The Tevinter chantry claims that in Andraste's last moments, Hysarian's heart softened, and he heard the voice of the Maker telling him to end her suffering. He plunged his sword into her heart, and as her blood washed over his hands, he became one of the faithful. Dissenters said that the Archon only converted because he could not stem the tide of Andraste's cult, and was forced to do so to stay in power. We will never know for sure.
Four, Liliana. Okay. Player profile. Well, these are the achievements that I've made so far. Last of the Grey Wardens. Complete Oscar.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the Coins? Levy the Trader? Really? He never told you of old Levy? But poor Duncan's... well, no more.
I have matters to attend to. Goodbye.
Enchantment?
No thank you. Enchantment. Nah.
What do you wish of me?
Personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here? That's a bad question.
What do you wish of me? If you must. By others, do you mean yourself?
Yes, I'm considering it.
Then I shall teach you what I can whenever we are in camp, provided you have the will to even make the attempt, that is.
Specialized? Ooh. 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 Of course. Aleva! Aleva! I don't think the Canary is gonna like me. Anywho. Hey, Win.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome. Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
Spritey for your age, though.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done. Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
Well, at least I get winning positive opinion of myself. Let's see here. Let's go on Liliana. We're on 11. I hope that there is ways for me to improve that even more in the future. Let's see here. What is the level of everyone else? I'm level 9. I'm higher than every one of these fools. Good. Alright. I don't really like Stern, but I don't mind him.
Indeed.
We'll take it with Liliana.
Yes.
Okay. So, if I'm on tomorrow, which I don't know if I am actually, I think I might go to the Brazilian outskirts. Going to Denerim right now would be a horrible thing. Hold on, guys. Let's travel here and see what happens when we travel there. We're most likely going to meet some enemies on the way, so there's no reason to worry about it. Yeah, I knew it. I'm too good, guys. Ooh. Denerim. Thanks for telling me.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Fuck you! Fuck Fuck you! I want to punch him in the face. I'm not sorry for saying that.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Okay. This is an ambush, isn't it? Yeah, an ambush. You got two options here. Oh, hello.
The Grey Warden dies here.
Oh my god, you guys are more stupid
Enemies
than I
approaching.
Okay, time to hit Alistair with the healing spell. Win, how are you doing? You're doing great, girl. Liliana. Love this! Namera Kulinano Menano Buddhist in Namena!
Now we go into the
Shit, we lost one. She doesn't have the power to do. Take one of these with. You're the only one that has the power to regenerate someone, so I hope that you do as I say. There we go, girl.
I am ready.
right ahead.
Alright, you. Namina Kula! Fucking idiots. Wake him up.
Oh, what? I
love his accent.
Oh, I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
I have some questions.
Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Ah.
So would I be in your shoes. For me, however, it sets a rather poor precedent, doesn't it? Getting captured by a target seems a tad detrimental to one's budding assassin career.
Well, you could say that twice, Zeb. Too bad for you then. Who hired you to kill us?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Does that mean you're loyal to him? When were you... why are you telling me this?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
And now that you failed that service...
Oh, well, that's between Loghain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
And between you and me.
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
How much were you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a Chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
Of course it isn't. Why would it be? But let's be honest, it's fair. Oh, when were you to see him next? What are the Antivan? Why are you telling me this? When, then why are you one?
Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The Crows bought me young. I was a bargain too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The Crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it.
Ah, thanks. I'll take it under advisement.
You seem like a bright lad. I'm sure you've other options.
I am a bright lad, so thank you for that. What are you telling me about this? When were you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Loghain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Loghain then.
If you had failed?
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
Yeah, I found that very funny. Oh, why are you telling me all this?
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Oh. Not for being good assassins, I see.
Oh, fine. Is that what you Fereldans do? Mock your prisoners? Such cruelty.
I like this guy.
Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see.
Ah, fair enough.
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Aren't you at least loyal to your employers?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
Ooh, I'm listening.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause. So, let me serve you instead.
That's a good question. And what stopped you finish the job later? Can I expect the same loyalty amount from you? You must think I'm royally stupid. Why would I want your service? That, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
Fair enough. Very well. I'll accept your offer.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
If you want to kill him, honestly, then do it. So don't worry about it. We could use him.
Alright. I see your point.
I love
Still, if there was a
cohesion.
sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers,
Oh my
surely.
god, she's mine!
Maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Fair enough. I can respect the man, which will follow. I still want the same crew. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty funny. Thank you. It's a bit redundant right now that we have finished the battle.
I shall do it.
Thank you anyway. I found this extremely fun. This is super fun, guys. Has anyone else found this fun game? Yeah, anyways. We're heading to the mountains. If I'm not wrong, this is where the dwarves are at. I'm not 100% sure though. Why am I always right? Yep, this is where the dwarves are. Whoa. Alright. When I need... Fuck you! What the hell? What the hell? I just died. Damn it. I need to keep my... Okay, so I guess that's the last game that we're gonna play today. Oh, fuck's sake. My thing crashed anyway. Guys, we'll talk later. Or most likely tomorrow. I don't know when exactly, but I'll be on one of these days. Anyways, talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye.